The day my baby shower turned into a reality TV show drama. Hey everyone, you won't believe what I'm about to tell you. Picture this, pink balloons floating everywhere, beautiful decorations, happy faces all around, and then bam, my mother-in-law Barbara decides to turn my baby shower into something straight out of The Real Housewives. If you've ever wondered what happens when you mix pregnancy hormones, a controlling mother-in-law, and a room full of shocked witnesses, well, stick around. Trust me, this story is wilder than your favorite reality TV show drama. And the best part? Every single word is true. For those who don't know me, I'm Sarah, and at 29, I thought I had this whole pregnancy thing figured out. You know, doing everything by the book, following doctor's orders, and trying to be the responsible mom to be. Like most expecting parents, my husband Tom and I decided to wait until after the first trimester to share our exciting news. It's pretty standard practice, right? Well, apparently not in the eyes of my mother-in-law Barbara, who took this completely normal decision as a personal attack on her grandmotherly rights. My husband Tom and I decided to wait until after the first trimester to share our exciting news with everyone. We were thrilled to be expecting, but we wanted to make sure the little bun in the oven was safely nestled in before we started party planning. It was a completely normal decision, right? Well, apparently not in the eyes of Barbara, who took this completely normal decision as a personal attack on her grandmotherly rights. It was a moment I'll never forget. The day we broke the news to Barbara that we were expecting a baby. I was expecting a mix of excitement and congratulations, but what I got was a side-eye that could freeze water at 50 yards and a tongue lashing that left me speechless. "You should have told me first," she said, her voice dripping with hurt. "I feel like I've been left out." Yeah, because nothing says left out like being invited to a baby shower with 6 months' notice. As the drama unfolded, my husband Tom was my rock, calm and collected amidst the chaos. He stood up to Barbara, making it clear that her behavior was unacceptable and that she needed to get her own support system before she continued to disrupt ours. I mean, talk about a knight in shining armor. My husband Tom and I decided to wait until after the first trimester to share our exciting news with everyone. We were thrilled to be expecting, but we wanted to make sure the little bun in the oven was safely nestled in before we started party planning. It was a completely normal decision, right? Well, apparently not in the eyes of Barbara, who took this completely normal decision as a personal attack on her grandmotherly rights. It was a moment I'll never forget. The day we broke the news to Barbara that we were expecting a baby. I was expecting a mix of excitement and congratulations. But what I got was a side-eye that could freeze water at 50 yards and a tongue lashing that left me speechless. "You should have told me first," she said, her voice dripping with hurt. "I feel like I've been left out." Yeah, because nothing says left out like being invited to a baby shower with 6 months' notice. As the drama unfolded, my husband Tom was my rock, calm and collected amidst the chaos. He stood up to Barbara, making it clear that her behavior was unacceptable and that she needed to get her own support system before she continued to disrupt ours. I mean, talk about a knight in shining armor. Let me tell you, those first 12 weeks of keeping our little secret were pure bliss compared to what happened after we told Barbara. But before I dive into this absolutely insane story, you might want to grab some snacks and get comfortable. This baby shower tale has more twists and turns than a soap opera marathon. The day started perfectly. I mean, Pinterest-worthy perfect. We had these gorgeous pink and blue decorations floating everywhere, the most delicious cupcakes you've ever seen, and all my closest friends were there to celebrate our little bundle of joy. Then Barbara walked in, and I swear the temperature in the room dropped 10 degrees. Oh, I suppose I should be grateful to even be invited, considering I was the last to know about this pregnancy. That was just the beginning. She made sure to tell every single guest how she'd been left out of the pregnancy announcement. I'm talking full-on theatrical performance here, complete with dramatic sighs and hand-over-heart gestures. But things really took a turn when Barbara discovered the open bar. Now I know what you're thinking. Who puts an open bar at a baby shower? Well, we had some non-pregnant guests who we wanted to enjoy themselves. Big mistake. Huge. 3 glasses of champagne later, Barbara decided to play what I like to call Name That Baby, a game that absolutely nobody asked for or wanted to participate in. She started going around the room, telling everyone about the family names she'd picked out, completely ignoring the fact that, the actual parents might want to name their own child. But the real breaking point? Picture this. My tipsy mother-in-law standing on a chair, yes, an actual chair, announcing to everyone that she'd already ordered monogrammed baby items with the name she chose. Without asking us, without even considering that we might have our own plans. I mean, who does that? So there I was, 29 weeks pregnant, watching my mother-in-law turn my baby shower into her own personal circus. And let me tell you, pregnancy hormones and crazy mother-in-law behavior do not mix well. I did something I never thought I'd have to do at my own baby shower. I called the police. Yes, you heard that right. I had to have law enforcement escort my mother-in-law out of my baby shower. Not exactly the Kodak moment I was planning to put in the baby book. The aftermath was intense. We're talking 72 missed calls, about 100 text messages ranging from angry to tearfully apologetic, and countless flying monkeys, aka family members, trying to convince us that we were being too harsh on poor Barbara. I still get chills thinking about it. The day my mother-in-law decided to unleash her inner mama bear at my baby shower. It's like she had a PhD in mother-in-law drama and decided to put her skills to the test. Okay, so I had this beautiful, Pinterest, perfect baby shower planned out. We had gorgeous decorations, the most delicious cupcakes you've ever tasted, and all my closest friends were there to celebrate our little bundle of joy. It was going to be a day of love, laughter, and maybe a few awkward mom jokes. But then Barbara walked in, and let's just say the atmosphere in the room shifted faster than a soccer mom on the field. I mean, who needs a scoreboard when you've got Barbara's side eye? The queen of drama herself started telling every single guest about how she'd been left out of the pregnancy announcement. Every single guest. I swear it was like she was auditioning for a role in a soap opera. Now I know what you're thinking. Why didn't she just calm down and enjoy the baby shower? Well, my friend, Barbara doesn't do calm like a Zen master does meditation. She does drama like a pop star does diva. And then the open bar happened. Don't get me wrong, I love a good champagne toast as much as the next person. But Barbara decided to take it to the next level. I mean, who needs a reason to party when you've got a free bar? 3 glasses of champagne and Barbara was swinging from the chandeliers, proclaiming her own name for our baby to everyone in the room. I swear, it was like she was trying to outdo the hosts of The Real Housewives. But the pièce de résistance? Barbara decided to announce that she'd already ordered monogrammed baby items with the name she chose, without asking us. Without even considering that we might have our own plans. I mean, who does that? Only Barbara, folks. If I had $1 for every time she ruined my baby shower with her antics, I'd be a rich woman by now. But in all seriousness, it was a tough moment. But Tom and I made it through, and that's all that matters. But you know what? My husband Tom was absolutely amazing through all of this. He finally put his foot down with his mom, making it clear that her behavior was completely unacceptable. Talk about a knight in shining armor. So, the moral of the story is, if you ever find yourself in a situation where your mother-in-law goes full mama bear mode, just remember, you're not alone, and it will be worth it in the end. Sometimes in life, you have to make tough choices. For us, that meant going drama-free and Barbara-less for the remainder of my pregnancy. And honestly, best decision ever. It's been a few months since that infamous baby shower where my mom completely lost it. I'm starting to think that I should have gotten her a calming aid or a therapy session under the guise of a fun gift, instead of a cute onesie for the upcoming baby. Fast forward to today, and it's been an absolute joke watching her walk around with a "I'm the queen of baby showers" t-shirt in the neighborhood. What started as an embarrassing one-time incident, aka that time I turned into a human meme, has turned into a recurring inside joke that I'm both amazed and mortified by. One of the most hilarious moments was when she tried to relive the excitement of that party at the next family gathering by bursting into a rendition of Happy Birthday, but replacing the lyrics with Happy Baby Shower, much to everyone's cringing delight. Of course, my grandma swears that it still has its place and that we all just need to learn to appreciate the chaos. Life after the baby shower blowout has become a constant stream of laughter and raised eyebrows. I guess you could say that my mom's infamous outburst has turned us into a dysfunctional family comedy, all thanks to her refusal to stop milking the drama. Love her or roll your eyes at her, one thing's for sure. This is a chapter in our lives that we'll all look back on for years to come, smiling knowingly at the ridiculousness of it all. I know I'm not alone in this whole crazy mother-in-law situation. If you've got your own wild stories, drop them in the comments below. Maybe we should start a support group. Survivors of Mother-in-Law Drama has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because trust me, I've got plenty more family drama stories coming your way. Barbara is just the tip of the iceberg, folks. And if you thought this was wild, wait until you hear about the time Barbara tried to crash our wedding ceremony dressed in a white gown. That video is linked in the description below, and believe me, it's another story you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, sometimes the craziest moments in life make the best stories. Stay tuned for more adventures in my world of family drama. See you in the next video.
The shocking truth behind my wife's deception. Picture this. You're sitting in your living room, surrounded by family, when your spouse of 5 years suddenly accuses you of something that makes your heart stop. That's exactly what happened to me last month. And trust me, what I'm about to share with you isn't just another relationship drama. It's a story that completely shattered my world. But here's the thing. My wife's accusation? That was just the beginning. What happened next left our entire family speechless and revealed a truth so devastating that it changed everything. Picture this. You're sitting in your living room, surrounded by family, when your spouse of 5 years suddenly accuses you of something that makes your heart stop. Well, that's not exactly what happened to me. What did happen was my wife accosted me with a bunch of false accusations that left me wondering if I'd suddenly grown eyeballs in the back of my head. I know, it sounds like just another drama-filled relationship story, but trust me, it's about to get a lot more interesting. Think of this like a tabloid headline. Husband accused of cheating, wife's pregnancy reveals bigger scandal. Only instead of a skimpy swimsuit-clad photo shoot, I get to share with you the real story. But let's start with the basics, or what I thought was the basics. My wife, Sarah, and I were the poster couple for relationships. We had the perfect house, the dreamy weekend getaways, and the awkward dance parties in our kitchen. Just kidding, those were actually kind of fun. Everyone assumed we were the epitome of a picture-perfect marriage. Little did they know. Setting the stage, our perfect life before everything fell apart. Hey everyone, I'm Jake, and before I dive into this absolute roller coaster of a story, make sure you hit that subscribe button because trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one. You see, my wife Sarah and I were what everyone called the perfect couple. High school sweethearts, married for 5 years, living in our dream house in the suburbs. You know, the type of relationship everyone envies on social media. We had our morning coffee routine, weekend hiking adventures, and those silly dance parties in our kitchen. Everything seemed perfect. But last month, things started feeling off. Sarah began acting strange. She was constantly checking her phone, working late hours, and being weirdly secretive about the smallest things. At first, I brushed it off. We all go through phases, right? Then came that day. Sarah called everyone, both our families, for what she described as an important announcement. Looking back, I should have noticed how rehearsed it all felt. The way she arranged everyone in our living room, how she kept fidgeting with her wedding ring. If only I knew what was coming. Let's face it, I was living the dream. My wife, Rachel, was a stunning beauty, with a mane of curly locks and a smile that could light up a room. I, on the other hand, was a dashing hubby, with a stable job and a six-pack. Okay, maybe not a six-pack, but I like to think I tried to have one. We were the power couple that everyone aspired to be. Our social media feeds were filled with Instagram-perfect shots of our picturesque home, our adorable pups, and our exotic vacations. We were the epitome of a nuclear family, complete with a white picket fence and a couple of mini-me's on the horizon. Rachel was a busy career woman, working as a successful marketing executive, while I was a happy-go-lucky CEO. Yes, I did have to Google what that stood for. Chief Excuse Officer. Our weekends were filled with lazy Sunday brunches, Game of Thrones marathons, and of course, romantic getaways to bed and breakfasts. We were the A-team of life, smart, capable, and always on top of things. We had the perfect life, the perfect home, and the perfect doggy daycare today luxury lifestyle balance. Our friends and family would often comment, "You guys are the definition of a happy couple." Rachel and I would just exchange a knowing glance, and I'd mouth the phrase, "not a chance." Just kidding, she was always smiling. Our life was a perpetual match made in heaven. At least, that's what we thought. But as the old adage goes, behind every great man, there's a smiling wife holding back a bombshell. Picture our living room. My parents on the couch, her family scattered around, and Sarah standing in the middle, tears streaming down her face. That's when she dropped the first bomb. She accused me of having an affair with my co-worker, Jennifer. I can still see my mom's face crumbling, my dad's disappointed look, and this strange expression on Sarah's sister Emma's face. You know that look someone has when they know something they're not supposed to know. Yeah, that one. But wait, it gets better, or worse, depending on how you look at it. Just as everyone was processing the cheating accusation, Sarah announced she was 3 months pregnant. Talk about emotional whiplash. There I was trying to defend myself against false accusations while simultaneously processing the fact that I was going to be a father. And then came the moment that changed everything. Emma, who had been unusually quiet, suddenly stood up. Her hands were shaking as she pulled out her phone. "I can't let this go on," she said. And right there, in front of everyone, she revealed screenshots, photos, and hotel receipts showing that Sarah had been meeting her ex-boyfriend Mike at the Sunset Hotel every Thursday for the past 4 months. The room exploded into chaos. Sarah tried to deny it at first, but the evidence was overwhelming. Finally, she broke down and confessed everything. The affair, the elaborate scheme to accuse me first, and the worst part, she wasn't sure who the baby's father was. You know what's really messed up? 2 months ago, we filmed this beautiful video of us discovering the positive pregnancy test. We were so happy, so excited about our future. Now that video feels like a knife to the heart. Well, this is a doozy. I'm still trying to process how my wife managed to fake a cheating scandal and then drop a life-changing bombshell on our family. It's like she took every worst-case scenario from our soap operas and mashed them all together with a side of stress-induced gray hairs. It all started when Samantha, my lovably dramatic wife, began acting strange. At first, I thought she was just stressed from work, but little did I know, she was secretly planning the most epic heist I've ever seen. Or so I thought. In reality, she was trying to cover up her own secrets. Chapter 1. The Great Cheating Scandal. We all know the stereotype of the cheating spouse: dodgy emails, secretive phone calls, and furtive glances. Samantha, being the jokester that she is, decided to play it up big time. I mean, who else but her would stop at a billboard on the side of the road with a rather incriminating photo? She whipped out her old phone, scrolled through an ex's social media, and voila, instant cheating scandal. The hilarious part? She then proceeded to ask me if I'd ever felt like I wanted to check her phone. More on that later. My eyes should have given it away. A mixture of confusion, amusement, and serious skepticism. Chapter 2. A shocking reveal. As our friend's cheating reveal party wore on, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. That was, of course, until Samantha walked in with a giant suitcase, because why not? And spilled tea that would give even the most skilled gossip anchors a run for their money. It turns out, her trust fund from her great-aunt Mildred's demise was actually much larger than we'd ever imagined. And if I recall correctly, this revelation was wrapped in a whole lot of sarcasm and an evil grin. This mind-blowing bombshell put our entire world on tilt. And in that exact moment, I realized that nothing was as it seemed. Or was it? At first, I couldn't help but crumble into a fit of laughter. But after that initial adrenaline rush wore off, it was time to get real again. All the late-night conversations with the guys, our clandestine visits to couples therapy, and ill-fated marriage jokes. All of it made sense. Or so I thought. As humor was repositioned to empathy and comfort, I soon realized that some relationships need fine-tuning, regardless of whatever drama arises. So, what did I learn from this extraordinary tale? Well, it's quite simple. No matter how wild and unpredictable life gets, there are secrets, lessons, and love to discover in almost every moment. Even when trust fractures, there's still hope to mend it. I never thought I'd say this, but my wife's catastrophic decision to fake a cheating scandal has turned out to be the best worst thing that's ever happened to our family. Sure, there was the temporary media frenzy, the awkward family gatherings, and the occasional wondering if we'd ever be able to show our faces in public again. But let's be real, it's also put our marriage in therapy, our friendships to the test, and our reality TV stars in awe-inspiring futility and angst. As for me, I've learned to adopt a live life like it's social misery, with extra garnish, 2.0 policy, when navigating our new altered reality. With my best advice of fake it till you make it, then pretend you're actually perfect until someone snitches you for lying, I have basically mastered the ultimate coping mechanism. What's underscore next for us? Who knows? Hell, by now, I just assume I'll fail, but in the meantime, enjoy this crazy circus. Ultimately, when life gives you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to squabble over online trolls and an emergency of trust, get your lawyers at the ready. As they say, we may not be ready, but we are eager. Please someone start selling t-shirts. I'm sharing this story not for sympathy or drama, but because I know there are others out there going through similar situations. Sometimes the people we trust the most can surprise us in the worst ways possible. Right now, I'm focusing on healing and preparing for what comes next. The paternity test results come in next month, and regardless of what they say, I've learned that life has a way of testing us in the most unexpected ways. If you've been through something similar or just want to share your thoughts, drop a comment below. Your support and stories mean everything, and they remind me that I'm not alone in this journey. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'll be updating you all next week about the paternity test results. And if you want to see the warning signs I missed, check out my video about red flags in relationships. The link is in the description below. Remember, sometimes the end of one chapter is just the beginning of a better one. Stay strong, stay true to yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.
Am I wrong here for telling my coworker why customers might not like her? Have you ever been sitting at a restaurant just trying to enjoy your meal in peace, when suddenly your server hits you with that overly sweet, "What can I get for you, honey?" followed by a 20-minute story about their grandmother's secret recipe? Well, buckle up, Buttercup. Wait, maybe I shouldn't say that after this story. Because today, I'm sharing how I might have started a small civil war at my restaurant between Northern efficiency and Southern hospitality. What's up, everyone? If you're new here, I'm all about sharing the wild, weird, and sometimes uncomfortable moments from my life as a server. And boy, do I have a story for you today. So we recently got this new coworker, let's call her Georgia, because, well, that's where she's from, who moved up here for college. Now,